Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter.
Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one 28 yards on the ground.
All right, I got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the play. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Play action. Now it's Tua. He's got a man. It's his fullback. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Tua fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they take over in a precarious spot here, albeit after forcing the fumble at the goal line. This is safety territory as they start from their own 1. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's up to the 20. Look at the big fella go. Now look out. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver, that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen mask? He's going to need it after that one. A big, big play.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Swift. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. One more time with Swift. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 2 and now on 1st down. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Throwing is Hurts. His throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got it. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. Back to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 57 yards rushing for him now in just his first 3 carries. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Now Tua. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Looking to pass. Tua. Tua, and the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. A handoff running left is Mostert. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins are going to tie the score at 3. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
I'm actually surprised more games aren't tied because the messages in both locker rooms are essentially the same, and it starts with both trying to get a quick start. But one team actually did, but the defensive guys, they can take it right back because this game has been a tug of war all the way through.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
But how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Mostert. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 10-3. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
More aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's brought down. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and...
Touchdown, Dolphins! Raheem Mostert. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this offense only mustered 3 points in the 1st half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
And of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll begin by running the option. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll look to throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And